Hello great people, welcome back to our channel. Good news for all Biafrans as the Southeast Elder Statesmen have finally met with Buhari over the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget that before now, Emma Powerful had informed Biafrans that they have decided to call off the sit at home because of some of the conditions and negotiations that they have entered with the elder statesmen and some key stakeholders in the Southeast. It is materializing faster than expected. You're going to hear details of the news in a jiffy, how some elder statesmen have met with Buhari and the promise that he has given. We're going to be looking at this in a jiffy, but before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. President Muhammadu Buhari has said he will consider the unconditional release of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, as demanded by elder statesmen from the Southeast. Buhari, however, said such a request was a difficult option to weigh, but are sure to give it a thought. Buhari said this on Friday while receiving a group under the aegis of highly respected Igbo greats led by First Republic parliamentarian and Minister of Aviation Mbazulike Ameachi at State House, Abuja, Punch reports. A presidential media aide, Femi Adesina, revealed this in a statement titled President Buhari to Igbo leaders. Your demand for Nnamdi Kanu's release is heavy. I will consider it. Speaking to the delegation led by the 93-year-old Ameachi, Buhari said, "You have made an extremely difficult demand on me as leader of this country. The implication of your request is very serious. In the last 6 years since I became president, nobody would say I have confronted or interfered in the work of the judiciary. God has spared you and given you a clear head at this age with a very sharp memory. A lot of people half your age are confused already, but the demands you made is heavy. I will consider it." Stressing his policy of non-interference with the judiciary, the president said when Kanu jumped bail, got arrested and was brought back to the country, I said the best thing was to subject him to the system. Let him make his case in court instead of giving very negative impression of the country from the outside. I feel it's even a favor to give him that opportunity. The president also sympathized with Ameachi over the loss of his wife. The nonagenarian had described the situation in the Southeast as painful and pathetic. He said businesses and education were suffering in the region while pleading for a political solution rather than a military one to Kanu's case. Ameachi promised to caution Kanu over his utterances if he is released to him, saying he would no longer say the things he had been saying. According to him, he can control Kanu not because I have anything to do with IPOB, but I am highly respected in Igbo land today. Ameachi said twice he has interfaced with Nnamdi Kanu in the past and the later resented orders earlier given on civil disobedience. He concluded, I don't want to leave this planet without peace returning to my country. I believe in one big united Nigeria, a force in Africa. Mr. President, I want you to be remembered as the person who saw Nigeria burning and you quenched the fire. Wow, what a talk. Members of the visiting delegation were former governor of Anambra State, Chukwuemeka Ezeefe, Bishop Sunday Onuoha, the Methodist Church, former president of Igbo Socio-Cultural Group, aka Ikenga, Godi Wazurike, and Tabu Ameachi. My God. Wow, you see the caliber of people that went for that visit. And right now, I would say it's really touching to hear this man speak the way he did. 93-year-old man, having to take up this issue personally to see how he can solicit for peace for Nnamdi Kanu. And for me, it's worth applauding. And such man should earn the respect of everyone, because with what he has said, I don't think that the President Muhammadu Buhari can turn down his request, if not for anything, for his age. You understand? A 93-year-old man deciding to go to speak to you, it means a great deal of thing. You understand? If we want to look at Buhari is, I think, barely 70-something years according to the age that we know. And with that, I don't think that he can turn down the request of Ameachi, though this has also attracted a lot of responses from Nigerians. And I would like to consider some of those responses. Some of them has to do with, young people and some elderly people. But then, it's still worth looking into. And this one here says this is a good move by the elder statesman for him to leave everything in his busy schedule. It therefore means there is surety that peace will finally return to the southeast and Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Another person said this man who had left his doings to go and attend to this issue, I hope he has consulted with Nnamdi Kanu, because the issue of Biafra is irrevocable. We can't change our mind in that regard. Another person here says this is what applying for this man to gather other elder statesmen and go out like this clearly shows that they have the interest of the southeast at heart, and he considers Nnamdi Kanu as a son. Wow. I wish I can see him to genuflect before him for taking time out to do just this for the Southeasterners. Another person here says, who told you can control Nnamdi Kanu? Kanu is a grown person. He knows what he wants, and he knows why he is going all out for it. You can't control him, and you cannot regulate his thinking. I think that more better ways of saying this would have been considered than to say you will control him. Another person here says, this is the situation Nigerians have been looking up to. Southeasterners waking up to correct some of the ills thus far. And I feel that what Ameachi has done today will help to improve the situation that is in the southeastern part of Nigeria. This one said, hooray, good news for Nnamdi Kanu. Finally, we are certain that something very positive may happen even before the end of this year. This other one says here, thank God Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released, but don't think that you can control him, because he knows what he is looking for, and he will do everything within his power to see that Southeast is emancipated. Another person here said, this confession by Buhari shows that he has some interest in Southeast and is willing for peace to reign again in the country. We are hopeful that everything will turn out in the favor of Southeasterners. All right, that's where I'd like to leave it. Let's go to our comment section and interact. Thank you very much.